conference, we have a lot of people who have come across India. People are there from Chhattisgarh too also, people are there from Allahabad, Prayagraj also. Right? So all these are very senior faculty scientists that each one of you will have a complete decorum what is being required for sitting attending a conference. Each one of you, please, it's my humble request to everyone. Let's not start trespassing the venue. Only in case of extreme emergency, seek a permission and then go on. And also to Pcte faculty, I know that you have lectures and slots certain of I suppose onto your seat. The next faculty is not joining you. Please try to retake that plan.
What happened, Bidli?
It will look very bad when we are inaugurating and henceforth we start rotating these tables. Either you know whose faculty lecture is not there, call him or call him. Tell him to be safe in your seat and quietly clear out. It should not be open.
Make sure to be positive, nobody's phone should be ringing and should be in loud mode. Please put your phone on silent mode. Thank you.
A huge round of applause.
It's indeed a matter of great pride and pleasure for all of us as we have an honorable dignitaries registering the 13th International Conference on Artificial Intelligence.
Good morning, everybody. They say the greatest journey you can embark on is pursuing your dreams while creating meaningful value that uplifts both yourself and the world around you. And that is what exactly is being done by this intangible product called AI in our lives. We truly feel elated and elevated as we commence today with our 13th International Conference on Multidisciplinary Research on the budding theme of artificial intelligence and its collaboration with different disciplines. On behalf of Pcte Group, Ludhiana, I, Dini Sial, Coordinator and Assistant Professor, Department of Business Management.
And I, Icmr, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Management.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration ceremony of the 13th International Conference on Multidisciplinary Research on the theme of artificial intelligence. As your master of ceremony for the next 3 days, we are truly filled with enthusiasm seeing the convergence of brilliant minds, and this conference represents. Our theme of artificial intelligence underscores the importance of collaboration and the synergy that arises when researchers and practitioners from various disciplines unite to tackle global challenges based on the reliance of artificial intelligence along with the collaboration of mankind. This conference serves as a dynamic platform for us to not only showcase the cutting-edge research emerging from our respective fields, but more importantly, to explore how these insights can be translated into actionable solutions through the collaboration of AI amongst different fields. We are not just here to discuss ideas. We are here to catalyze change and to be the architects of more resilient and sustainable world equipped with AI.
And before we inaugurate this conference, we would like to appreciate the sponsors because of whom this event is going to turn into a successful milestone in the history of Pcte. May I please request all of you to please applaud for AU Small Finance Bank, our official sponsors for the 13th International Conference. As we begin with this auspicious occasion, it is only fitting that we invoke the blessings of Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, wisdom and the arts, to seek her divine grace and to light the lamp and the path ahead. We now invite all our esteemed dignitaries and our Director General Dr. K.S. Khan to join us for the Saraswati Vandana and the ceremonial lamp lighting. Thank you, everyone. Before we move forward, I would also like to acknowledge our second sponsor for the event of the 13th International Conference. Please give a huge round of applause to the Indian Society for Technical Education ISP New Delhi as the second official sponsor for the event. I now request Dr. Naresh Sachdev, Director, Punjab College of Technical Education and the convener for Pcte Icmr 2025 to please give a welcome address to the August gathering and enlighten our audience with the details of the conference. Meanwhile, Dr. Naresh marches on the stage. We also give a huge round of applause to all the eminent guests sitting here with us, and we truly are happy to have your audience with us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Boys and girls, good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. I believe not artificially enthused, right? Okay, good. I am Dr. Sachdev, Director of Punjab College of Technical Education, and it's my privilege to stand before you to welcome you to this prestigious event. It gives me immense pleasure, and I'm delighted to extend a very warm, heartfelt gratitude to all our dignitaries, Dr. Bhuta Singh, Dr. Yesh Chavda, Dr. Chetan Vyas, Dr. Abhay Sachdev, Dr. Rupendra Singh, Dr. Manjeet Singh, Dr. Prashant Gautam, and Dr. Minakshi, and all my foreign delegates who have been there for the last 4-5 days, giving us their impactful knowledge, experience, and wisdom on this global week and international multidisciplinary conference. Started in 1999, Pcte is a beacon of academic excellence. We are celebrating 26th year of its inception. And I'm really very proud to say that Pcte as a group has emerged as a center of excellence for academics. We have close to 500 plus foreign students who come here from 62 countries, and we host them for giving excellence in education. I'm also proud to say that we are the second best rated ROI, return on investment, by various magazines, by India Today magazine, and we are proud to privilege and thank you all my faculty, students who has given this accolade to Pcte. Pcte is known one of the leading colleges across Haryana, Punjab, HP, JK, and the Northern India. We are not only into management, but we are also into the technical domain. With this legacy of 26 years now, there is no better way to celebrate Pcte's existence of 26 years and then organizing this intellectual event which will foster holistic development discussion on different issues related to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, as we all know, is transforming the world with an unprecedented manner. Its relevance spans across every field of domain. It's not only management, IT, technical, pharmacy, media, hotel management. It's running across all domains. And AI is revolutionizing this world with the way we work, communicate, and we innovate. From enhancing operational efficiency and effectiveness, with approximately 250 research papers across India and across international we have received for this conference, and I give this accolade to each of my faculty who's working round the clock for the last 2 months to make this happen, which we are today celebrating 26th year expression and the 13th multidisciplinary conference on artificial intelligence. Throughout this conference, we will have the privilege of witnessing insightful panel discussions, paper presentation, poster presentation covering various themes and sub-themes on artificial intelligence. I would also like to thank My heartfelt thanks to all keynote speakers who's going to dwell upon artificial intelligence topics after we have the inaugural ceremony. Also to highlight my guest, Pcte also excels into entrepreneurial venture. We have recognized the Pcte Hatch Lab Incubator, which is a Section 8 company, and very proud to say that one of our startups has received 1 CR funding, and he was there in season 2 Shark Tank India. It's not that last year there was a Mahakumbh which was being organized by LPU, and one of our startups from pharmacy got 75 lakhs funding with 7.4 crore valuation at a 10% stake. Not less than that. I'm really proud to say that in India Hackathon, where thousands of colleges and hundreds of universities participated, and one of my MBA student Aditi got the second prize with 1 lakh prize from Ministry of Human Resource Development and AICT under the banner of Indian Institute of Innovation Council. In conclusion, I would like to say that this opportunity, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our Director General, Dr. K.S. Kang, Madam Harpreet Kang, Dean International Affairs, and all my faculty members and students who are working very hard. Thanks to my hospitality team, my hotel management team, my media communication team, and I believe that this conference we're going to develop a lot of things in artificial learning. We will have great learnings. Once again, heartfelt thanks, welcome, GINO and Sasika.
Thank you so much, sir, for your meaningful words, and we truly hope that it will turn out to be a meaningful milestone for all of us. We are privileged to introduce our first guest, Dr. Manjeet Singh, Dean, College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology of Punjab Agricultural University, Ludhiana, a dynamic leader and academician whose dedication to excellence and innovation has significantly contributed to the growth and success of the institution. Dr. Manjeet Singh, as I said, is the Dean of College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology at PAU Ludhiana. With over 28 years of experience, including 5 years in administrative roles, he has led significant advancements in smart agriculture, establishing the School of Digital Innovation for Smart Agriculture and launching specialized programs in AI, data science, robotics, and mechatronics. He has spearheaded the remote pilot training organization approved by DGCA and developed 30 innovative agricultural technologies, 3 of which were licensed in 126 manufacturers. An accomplished researcher, he has published over 341 papers, including 101 in peer-reviewed journals, and completed 18 major projects funded by entities like World Bank, ICAR, and DST. A recipient of numerous awards, including the NRDC National Societal Innovation Award, Dr. Singh is a fellow of the Institute of Engineers India and a respected member of various national and international committees related to precision agriculture and technology policy. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause as he now steps forward to share with us his thoughts on today's conference. So we welcome you. We welcome you, sir, to deliver your address to the audience.
So, good morning to all. Delegates on the dais and dignitaries of the dais, Dr. Kang, Mrs. Kang, Dr. Gandhi, dear students. So, first of all, I want to thank the organizers to invite me to interact with you in this 13th International Conference on AI in different areas, application of AI in different areas. So I belongs to Punjab Agricultural University. I studied there. Me and Dr. Khan was also there at that time pursuing PhD in business management, and I was doing MTech in farm machinery and power engineering. So I'm basically agricultural engineer, and then specialized in farm machinery and power. So PAU is pioneer in green revolution in India. So recently there was NIRF ranking. In that NIRF ranking, this was ranked #1 among all the agricultural universities in India. So this is from the continuously from the 2 years. Last year was also #1, and in this year is also #1. And then where I am dean of this College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology. So we were sharing this data during this tea time that at the national level, the technologies related with the mechanization of the agriculture. So 45% of the technologies or machines were developed by your college. So this has in this area of farm mechanization, we are also contributing a lot, and the students who are from other states, they might be visiting some industries here surrounding Ludhiana and then this Patiala and Moga. So there are many small and medium manufacturers who are developing all these machines designed and developed by our college. So they are providing to, they are giving to other states and also exporting to other countries, especially in the South African countries. So many machines, many technologies are also being exported to other countries. So this is a little bit contribution of my university or my college. So as far as this conference is concerned, this artificial intelligence in multidisciplinary fields. So this is doing wonders now, especially in medical stream. But in agriculture, we are also exploring the application of. So as first project was sanctioned in this area by the World Bank funded project by the ICR, through ICR, that was National Agricultural Innovation Project. So that first project, at that time 2 projects were sanctioned in 2008-9. So first was sanctioned to PAU Ludhiana, and second was sanctioned to one institute in Bhopal, MP. So at that time we started doing, I was a PI of that project at that time. So we developed a lab in our college that was the name of Precision Ag Lab, Precision Agriculture Laboratory. So in that lab we procured I think 7 or 8 gadgets at that time, not available in India, but we procured from USA, from Germany, from Japan. So small gadgets and small these sensors or IoT based applications, and then we tried to teaching the students in these areas, and then something doing for the farmers also. So first technology which we recommended in 2008-9, that was laser land leveling or laser land leveler leveling, because precision agriculture means leveling was done earlier by the farmers, but that was simply by seeing by their eyes that where we have to pick the soil and where we have to drop the soil. But this was precision leveling. So that machine at that time also procured from, I forgot the name of country, but we procured from outside, and then we tried, we validated here, and then recommended for the farmers. At that time, that machine was of rupees 7 lakhs. So now it is available in 3 lakhs of rupees. So this was some effort of PAU and then adoption by the farmers. So because farmers here are very, they seek the technology. They believe that this is really helpful to me, so they adopt that technology. So this machine saved a lot of water, lot of electricity used at the farm. So this was the first. Now I think 3/4 of the Punjab land has been leveled by that machine. So this is the effect of that technology. So then now recently what we are doing, we have launched or we started recently one school. Name is Digital Innovations for Smart Agriculture. So under that school, we are starting from the next session 2 programs. One is PG diploma in mechatronics and robotics in agriculture. Not simply PG diploma in robotics and mechatronics, but in agriculture. And then one program, Tech program, that is also in artificial intelligence and data analytics in agriculture. So I think in India, this program, such program, especially in agriculture, is there. So in coming session, we are starting those 2 programs under that school. So this is something which I want to share with you. So I wish that this conference is a big success. And I also invite you, request of Khan, that if students are interested to visit my college or university, so you are most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your achievements under your leadership and guidance. We truly believe that, sir, with constant effort, your team for the better will people at large. Thank you, sir. Now, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Chetan Vyas, the esteemed Dean of Planning and Development and Dean of International Affairs at United University, Prayagraj. With a wealth of administrative expertise and a strong commitment to academic excellence, he plays a pivotal role in overseeing the smooth functioning of university, ensuring its continued growth and success in the educational landscape and its international affairs. Dr. Chetan Vyas has already told us the Dean of Planning and Development and Dean of International Affairs at United University, Prayagraj, with over 25 years of experience in industry and academia, specializing in data science and data storage. His research contributions have been published in esteemed international journals, establishing him as a thought leader in his field. With 5 years in the software industry and 2 decades in academia, Dr. Vyas skillfully bridges theoretical knowledge and practical application. He also serves as a technical program committee member at IIT BHU and is a trustee of National Human Resource Development Network, Prayagraj chapter, actively contributing to human resource development and academia industry collaboration. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause so that he can share thoughts amongst our guests.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Honorable Director General and dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, students, and researchers. First of all, I am very happy to be a part of this conference, and I can see the enthusiasm of researchers and the students that they are crazy about this particular topic, AI in our life and education. But I believe to start any conference that we should have some questions in our mind. And if we start with these questions and find out the answers in these 2 or 3 days workshop, then it will be a very good conclusion for all of us in terms of learning. So the first is believe that things should be real relations, real products. And have you ever said to anyone that I want artificial life? Everybody wants real life. Then why we are crazy about this artificial word and artificial type of thing? Because I am a person from digital community, so I can see the pros and cons both, but this is not a debate platform. But why? Because this question gives you so many answers, and when you explore all these answers, then you will find the right answer. So let's take one step back. I think you all think of this question. Now come back to the topic again, and if we take one step back, that if I say for a month your internet will not work, more precise, WhatsApp will not work, or the cable TV network will be shut down, what you will feel? The students are a little bit in tension there, is that so? People will think that are we living on Mars? Why is that so? Now we are purely dependent on technology. We can't afford a minute's delay, or we can't live without all these things. And from here we started our life to depend on this technological world or a digital world with various tech platforms and so many things. So why is that so? Earlier when these things were not there, then too we lived a happy life and people were connected and things were normal. What type of change is there? But we felt that even frankly speaking, in today's era, if you don't have a very good IT infrastructure, your economy cannot grow. This type of scenario is there. We need a huge IT infrastructure for our economical growth as well. Now, this and in which manner we want help. Again, take example that you always heard that doctor always depend on nurse. It's a very real scenario in medical science because I am also heading the medical science department as well. So it's a very common phenomenon that doctor is purely dependent on nurses. Similarly, if we talk about corporate, then CEOs and other GMs, directors are dependent on their personal assistant, PA or secretary, something like that. So slowly and gradually we realize that now we don't need only technology which can take input, process and then give information. Now we need assistant. This gives the birth to the idea of this intelligence and artificial intelligence word. Because do you think that our natural intelligence is not enough now? So we are going to depend on this artificial intelligence. These many things are there. Why I am giving you all these examples and questions that this will definitely, I request that all of you have to find out the answer in the coming 3 days with the help of this conference and various lectures and things like even if I got the chance by the man that I will also deliver my technical talk on this particular topic because today is a generic session and it's an hour. So let's come again to the topic slowly and gradually into it. Even if you see the term of Microsoft technology or AI, I think all of you are aware of this or not. The technology Microsoft developed is Copilot. The name is Copilot. So the term itself defines that Copilot. And we all know that in aviation industry, during the flight, there is a main pilot and a co-pilot, which assist, follow the instruction, or maybe suggest something to the main pilot. So this particular thing shows what? We need AI. We want everything in terms of AI and we want help from that AI. But in support, right? So if actually we define this particular collaborative term, then we can that human AI collaboration is a strategic partnership between technology and human beings, so that humans can be more productive. They can focus on some other important decision making, research or policy making type of things rather than repetitive tasks that gives to the AI tools. Analysis, preparing a chart and graph and competitive studies. For example, let's take one more example that if I talk in terms of college, because I am also heading admissions in my university. So admission data is very crucial to plan for the next year. So if we have an Excel and we are going to analyze that from where, which city we got the maximum admission, which type of family background, which type of board or school, which type of person. So why we do all these type of clerical tasks? Because if I am a policy maker or a decision maker, just give that Excel to the AI tool. He will prepare a complete report. I will do something else, and when report gets prepared, we will take a decision on the basis of that particular report. So such type of scenario, because nowadays it's very important that students are sitting here. How many of you have prepared assignments with ChatGPT? Raise your hands. And in that case, you have to raise both the hands because they are selected, right? So teacher also knows that what you are doing, but I am not in opposition of this. But don't destroy your logical ability with the help of all these tools. This is the major thing which you are facing now. So use chat for the productive purposes, to save your time for the repetitive work. Then after the results, you have to apply your brain, your logic, to implement them in a very good manner so that well-defined product or outcome can be in front of you. So collaboration, and even if you go into more details with in terms of education, I think IB schools are very popular nowadays, slowly and gradually they are increasing. British schools, IB schools, they have the culture that in every class there are two teachers. One will be the main teacher and second one is the assistant teacher. Main teacher will teach only, and assistant will give assignments, check assignment, upload the marks, mind the class, parent-teacher meeting. He or she is responsible to do all these type of tasks. Again, this is what an intelligent person is assisting to a main. So these scenarios clearly gives you the feel that in education, obviously, we all are thinking that we should have some good help. And similarly, if I talk about research, recently last week, one Japanese company claimed that they have developed a research paper generator tool named Sakana, and you input your topic only, nothing else. He will completely create hypothesis, experimental code, visualization, data analysis, and a proper complete research paper text with all possible headings. And you won't believe there is a conference, international conference on learning references and practices 2025. 3 different papers were accepted by the conference, peer-reviewed, by the software. No human intervention was there. So they're creating such type of tools. But again, you can say this is a copy-paste or people are just shut down their mind. No. Let's take it as a help, as a support. Suppose I am a researcher, as an academician, I write 2 papers in a year. Now I can write 4 papers, 5 papers in a year. This can be a benefit. Because little bit change is required, because artificial intelligence can never replace natural intelligence. Always remember this thing, because we have developed that particular artificial intelligence tools and everything. Not tools develop us, and they cannot change our mental abilities and all. So I think I just want to conclude my things, and again I will say, if our natural intelligence is enough, then why artificial intelligence is required? Why? The answer in coming 3 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sir. Thank you so much for all the best. As we have a wonderful degree, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for such an informative word of thought. I truly agree that this craze of artificial intelligence is actually transforming the world at present today. And your idea that technology cannot work alone, yes, human assistance is required and they both go hand in hand. Holding that thought, we now take this privilege in introducing you all to our next speaker, Dr. Yogesh Chhabra, Director cum Principal at Rumta Group Bhilai. To introduce this eminent personality, Dr. Yogesh Chhabra is an accomplished academic administrator with 25 years of experience in teaching, leadership and institutional development, currently serving as Director cum Principal at Rumta Group Bhilai. He has also held similar roles at various institutions in Punjab, achieving NAC accreditation and serving as a NAC assessor. His prolific research includes 35 plus papers indexed in Scopus, Web of Science, ABDC, along with 8 patents and the successful guidance of 8 PhD scholars. Dr. Chhabra has authored 10 books, organized numerous international and national conferences, and actively participated as a speaker and session chair. He is a member.
Thank you for your kind words. Honorable guests on the dais and off the dais, all the director, principal, staff, students, good morning to all. It is an honor to be part of this conference. And the topic is very relevant, that is human AI collaborative. But in my opinion, whenever we talk about the human and technology collaboration, the first thing came in my mind is that the thing should be sustainable. Whether that technology is for the betterment of the future or it is going to be sustainable for the next generation or not. The word sustainable is not a new word, everybody knows that. From last 20-25 years, all the world is working on these things that the technology should be sustainable. I want to quote here a case study that is for your reference. You can go and search in the Google the case study of the Unilever. The Unilever company, everybody knows that it is very famous in the FMCG. 20 years ago, the business model was not sustainable. And in the Europe, I'm talking about the Europe and England. And after the government, they just changed their business model to sustainable model. And still, they raise their revenue and everything. So I request you to go to Harvard University, their website, and study this wonderful case study of the Unilever company to understand how technology helps for the sustainable growth. So, because we are sustainable word, as I already told that, it is for the betterment of the future. Coming back to the topic, as we are facing a serious environment challenge, and this AI can be a game changer. It helps us to find the innovative ways to deal with these sustainable issues. Especially, I will mention there are two things, that is energy and water management. We can reverse these negative effects with the help of these AI tools. So I can put some example here. You can search in the Google also. Google is using AI and they have used at their data centers. You will be surprised to know that their energy management came down to 40%. So it is very big, you can say a very big number. Smart grids, the company are using these days, smart grids. with the help of AI, they are able to minimize the energy losses. These are the few examples. There are enormous examples out there. Smart meters are using, the companies are using smart meters to reduce to check the leakage of water. Recently, I got a video in the social media. In the China, in the car washing center, the person is using totally AI-based washing center. They are using AI technique to reduce the water waste, effectively using water waste management. One more example is there, a company like IBM are using blockchain to track raw materials and ensure they come from ethical and sustainable sources. AI-driven sensor help farmers use for right amount of water and fertilizer. We are sitting, sir is sitting here. Recently I got again one video from the social media. A person from Haryana, a farmer from Haryana, he has an enormous land. He is using technology, this AI technology for the water management and fertilizer management. And we have discussing in the officer's office that we have the first green revolution. And now we need a second green revolution for the food production. And that only can be possible, I think, with the help of AI technology. These are the benefits. I am talking about the benefits. A lot of benefits are there. One more benefit is there that sir has already told, that the medical. You will come across that in the coming future. You will see that tiny robots will be injected in the body with the help with the medicine. They will cure the part. Only the medicine will be given to the diseased part. So this will be the future with the help of the AI technology. So few challenges are also there. Like if you use AI technology, definitely the cost will be high. We will face the cyber security risk also. Then global regulations will be there. One thing we are always talking about, the job loss. People usually say that the AI will come, the people will lose their job. I want to quote one more example here. As the people from my generation sitting here and here also, in the 90s, we have still worked there. PCOs mean, you may not know that because you are from 2000 onwards, Gen Z generation. PCOs public call office. That was very popular in the late 90s or early 2000, up to 2000. Then the mobile technology came. And the total digital transformation was there, and all the PCO shops were converted into the mobile shops. Now again we are in the phase of the transformation, and we are transferring from the technology to the AI. Mean from mobile technology or any technology, we are moving towards the AI. And you will see that, I have seen in the social media, you must have seen that, a lot of job opportunities were created in the social media. A lot of people are teaching AI tools, and they are charging hefty amount on the platform. Recently, I attended a workshop online, AI tools for the educator. I have paid rupees 1,000 there to learn about the AI tool to use in the education. Similarly, a lot of people, one more application I have, one more course I have joined. AI tool, okay, you can use AI tool in the share market to earn money. Or similarly, a lot of business ideas are coming, that is through the social media, and people are learning a lot of money. So it is not only that the negative aspect is there, the positive aspects are also there. If the job will go, then a lot of job will be created through the AI. So technological integration for sustainability is not just an option these days. I think it is a necessity, and By using smart engineering solutions and AI-driven innovations, we can build a world that moves economically while protecting our environment. I think this is all from my side. Once again, thank you very much from the organizing team. Very well managed program, and I hope this conference will be a big success. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. I truly believe and I agree with you that from the journey of PCOs to the journey of mobile phones and wireless devices, we have come a long journey of digital transformation and innovation. Moving on, our next esteemed guest for today is Dr. Rupinder Singh, Dean of Research at NIDR, Chandigarh. To introduce this eminent guest, Dr. Rupinder Singh is a professor at the Department of Mechanical Engineering and Dean of Research and Innovation at the National Institute of Technical Teacher Training and Research, Chandigarh. He has received a Pcte in Mechanical Engineering from Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology. His areas of research are additive manufacturing, 4D printing, composite filament processing, rapid tooling, metal casting, and plastic solid waste management. He has authored more than 500 Science Citation Index research papers, 10 books, and more than 100 book chapters, and has presented more than 100 research papers at various national and international conferences. Dr. Singh has been listed among the top 2% of the scientists in the world as reported by Stanford University in the year 2020-2023. He has an H index of 60 and citations of 16,926 as per Google Scholar. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause as he comes forward to share his keynote address with the August Gathering. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much. I believe still good morning, and all are listening, doing for their research part, their areas. Now let us talk about what we can do as a part of AI through this conference. Definitely, like it's custom to say, really thanks to the organizers for giving me this opportunity. I have been here in Ludhiana for more than 20 years as a faculty in local institute over here, Pune Engineering College, as a professor in manufacturing product engineering. What I have learned from my experience of working with local industry, with local people over here, people are definitely innovative. There is no doubt about that, and a lot of things are going on at very fast rate. A lot of changes are we are facing, and everybody is interested to have his or her own bread and butter from the system that is going on. I got a call from Dr. Gandhi that there is some conference on AI, and we are interested to have something on human AI based things and how it can be applied. I just wonder that how I am related to this. Anyway, I try to correlate myself whether I am really a person to talk on AI. So I just wonder that I have used AI in n number of ways in last 5 years to complete some of my tasks. And due to this conference only, I just start counting that if this AI part I have not used, then what will be the outcome? So to start my viewpoint on this, I just take you to some local problem. Being a agrarian state over here, we are closely working with Vasu. I think it's very near to this institute. institute for solving some of the veterinary related problems. Of course, I am not a surgeon who can actually do the surgery, but as a manufacturing or a mechanical person, I can make some sensor, I can make some component that can be actually installed into the patient body, of course, after in vitro, in vivo, all sort of ethical clearances at low cost. So I just want to share one actual case that we have done over here for the dogs, military dogs, specifically the dogs that are trained. I'm wondering that somebody may be knowing that in our military or in police force we hire dogs and they are having a rank like inspector, DSP. Some of you may be knowing that, right? So these dogs are actually being trained for doing some of the exercises, military exercises, sometimes for narcotics control, etc. And we have to train them. So we got a DRDO project, like with our collaborator from Gadwasu only, that whenever some antisocial element is attacked by a trained dog, let us say the German Shepherd, so the antisocial element put forward his hand and they give a twist in such a way that the jaws, they have some strategic tooth over there in the mandible and the maxilla. And if I am able to damage some of the strategic tooth, the attacking capacity of the dog is reduced, which is technically from mechanical engineering point of view to the 800 Newton load. And then you have a time to move. That is one of the clever thing the people do. So if you see some of the US based movies, specifically the FBI people, what they do for their trained dogs, they put some 3D printed crowns over the strategic. They have 48 compatible. Then how I will be sustainable? The technology is imported, the raw material is imported, the application of course is there, but how my product will be sustainable. Then we came across some of the literature in which people were using some of the innovative ways of using exotic structures. If somebody is from mechanical or civil background, they can well understand, but for the general public, take the example. All of you must have noticed that railway bridge has some sections which are like V-shape or they have some angle links. So the length of the link and the angle of the link is important to control the weight of that section. Now the same concept is now being used for the development of even small component like a crown of a dog. If earlier I am spending, let us say, 50,000 for making, let us say, 1 kg component, now using this AI based tool, I am spending less than 2,000 rupees by reducing the weight, by reducing the actual solid part into the process part. That is more technical part. Now, which truss section I must use, which exotic structure I must use, this is the power of AI. Nowadays a lot of people are talking about 3D, 4D, 5D effects. You must have seen or these things in some of the malls in which you can have a 9D effect also. Especially if you go to Singapore type country, they have at various tourist destinations these type of things. We can build that in a classroom. Actually, those sort of things through the use of these AI tools. I believe that this interdisciplinary conference, which is of course the blend of different people from the STEM branches or from the management side, we can actually see how this is more applicable to my local problem. How I can solve these type of things in my society. Like you may be knowing that this Punjab area up to Delhi, we have a problem of people with more weight. Overweight people are, more. So we have to go for the knee replacement normally in the age of 50 and all. I have to put some metallic part into the body. How can I make it, really light? So that is through AI I can do. And with us, including AIMS Delhi, for making those parts more lighter, and all are using AI. And the only thing is I am not just the user, but I have to develop my own codes, so that the things or the required property is in my hand. I believe that this type of conference can help us in learning how this type of conference. That's all I want to share with you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir, for giving us so much information about how AI is actually making human life more lighter using metallurgical energies. Civil and mechanical fields are also rising with the application and evolution of AI, we all know. So it's not just one domain, but many domains altogether. Holding that thought, I now take this opportunity to introduce our next keynote speaker to the August gathering, Dr. Abhay Sachdev. Dr. Abhay Sachdev is a senior scientist, E1 at the Material Science and Sensor Application Division of CSIR, Central Scientific Instruments Organization, CSIO, Chandigarh, specializing in nanobiotechnology, biomaterials, biosensors, and microfluidics. He earned his PhD from IIT Roorkee, completing it within 3 years with a commendable publication record. Dr. Sachdev has led and collaborated on various research projects worth over ₹6 crore, funded by prestigious agencies like CSIR, SERE, DBT, and the Ministry of Jal Shakti. With 44 peer-reviewed publications, 8 guided PhD scholars, and 4 patents, he has established himself as a thought leader in developing advanced nanomaterials and biosensor technologies. His numerous awards include the SSHN 2024 Fellowship by the French Embassy and the Nanotechnology 23 from IIT Roorkee. Additionally, he actively mentors students, serves on editorial boards, and delivers invited talks at international conferences. Well, we now request Dr. Abhay to please take the stage as he comes forward to address the August gathering. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Good morning to all the esteemed guests, distinguished researchers, students, and hardworking organizers of this event. I would specially thank Dr. Hamid for having me here for this conference. So I couldn't find him in the hall. He's maybe somewhere outside arranging for the things. So I know Dr. Hamid from the days of PhD when we used to work at IIT Roorkee in adjacent labs, and I never thought at some point of time he would invite me for a conference, but here I am. So I'm honored to be a part of this remarkable event as we come together to explore interdisciplinary, or you can say multidisciplinary approaches in pharma science. It is indeed a pleasure to address this audience as we embark on a 3-day journey of knowledge sharing, knowledge generation, and knowledge management as well. So health has always been a major concern for mankind. So the simple example I can give to you is like you have all the problems in your life until you have the health one. And then there is only one problem, that is your health. So you pray to God, you go to hospitals so that your health becomes good. So this simple thing is like the moment you enter this hall, if your finger gets stuck in the door, so all the time you will be thinking about your finger and you will not be able to focus on what is happening around you. So similarly, in today's rapidly evolving scenario, the pharmaceutical industry is at the heart of the global health. So the challenges we face, like the drug resistance, because most of the drugs that have been developed over the years are not able to treat the patients due to the resistance, because these microbes are also very smart organisms. They can change their nature and they can stop responding to drugs. And supply chain disruptions, because you are dependent on some raw material from some country. So if that country stops giving you some raw material, you will not be able to produce new drugs, new chemicals, as well as rising burden of chronic diseases, including your diabetes, cardiovascular. So all these problems, they require innovative and interdisciplinary approaches. So the theme of this conference is like a multidisciplinary approach for sustainable pharma future. So it reflects the aim to integrate expertise across various fields like chemistry, biology, material science, pharma on one platform, with the aim to develop cutting edge and patient-centric solutions. So as I was going through the conference brochure, I noticed that there will be various sessions related to green and pharmaceuticals chemistry, nanobiotechnology, then biomaterials, emerging biopharmaceuticals by industry experts as well as academicians. So all of these areas are actually revolutionizing the healthcare sector. So what makes it even more exciting is as other fellow panelists also shared their experiences about the AI. So what makes it more interesting is the integration of AI across all these fields. So AI is actually revolutionizing the healthcare field by analyzing large data sets in a very short span of time, predicting the outcomes of whatever the problems they are analyzing, and at the same time recommending solutions for the problems. So AI, as I'll share my views, it is actually the buzzword, but if you see the algorithms and all of the data science, there are various experts to speak on that. I'll just share basic things, my point of view. So these algorithms have been going on for years actually, but now due to the sudden pace of development in this AI field, it has come to the fore, like these algorithms are used to develop models and subsequently for various specific healthcare applications. And the basic AI tool is the ChatGPT, we all know. So it is very common tool among the students as well as now researchers as well. But at the same time, my fellow panelist, he raised a very valid point, like you should be able to logically use the thing with the AI. So that is actually the responsible use of the technology. So be it any technology, be it AI or any other technology that is being developed, so you have to sensibly use it. If you are not using it, obviously there will be harms related to that and we have to bear with it. So if I talk about the AI, it is going at such a pace like I was discussing with Dr. Naresh as well. So schools in Beijing, like always we have a tendency to compare ourselves with China. So I'll take the example of China itself. So schools in Beijing, they are actually introducing AI as a specific subject in the primary and secondary curriculum. And they have mandated to study AI for 8 hours a month for students. And it is up to the schools to implement it as a separate course in IT, or they can offer specialized courses like you can say AI in healthcare or other applications as well. So such is the pace of development. So AI these days is not just a technology, it has actually changed our perspective in the areas of research related to drug discovery, biosensing, drug delivery, and like wound healing programs through which you can go for AI development. So there are deep learning, machine learning, then natural language processing, so on and so forth. So if I talk about AI in healthcare applications, so AI in healthcare is actually following a very structured approach. So the food for AI is the data. So if you don't provide the data, you will not be able to make a model. So without data, AI is handicapped. So data who has to provide, it is actually the humans who have researched over the years, created a database, then you can modulate that database and go for a model development. So first thing is the data collection. So data collection means gathering large data sets. It can be, if I talk of the healthcare sector for example, it can be your medical records, your scans, your wearable devices, what sort of data they generate. So first step is the data collection. Then you have to select a model and train the model. So models, as I told, like natural language processing, deep learning, machine learning, any specific model one can choose to analyze those data sets and develop prediction properties. So on the basis of that, the third step, it comes the, you can say predictive analysis. So based on, once the model gets trained, and obviously the model has to be accurately trained. So if supposingly I create a model which is not that much efficient and the second person creates a model for a similar application, so there will be difference in the prediction of both of the models. So it has to go to a predictive analysis, and last one, the AI model has to be connected with a database and has to undergo repeated feedback and evolution with the time in order to improve the efficacy. So rest AI will be discussed in a separate session after lunch, so I will not go into much detail of that. So tomorrow I will be sharing my research activities related to hydrogels for biomedical applications, particularly drug delivery and wound healing. So drug delivery, we are using these hydrogels for sustained drug release due to their minimal side effects. And at the same time, these hydrogels we are using for wound healing applications, specifically for chronic wounds, because they have good antimicrobial properties and bioactive properties as well. So they can heal the affected area in a very short span of time in a sterilized environment. So basically I look forward to discussing these applications with you people so as to optimize these potential biomaterials for future pharmaceutical use. So as we move forward, I encourage each one of you to engage in meaningful discussion, share your insights and build partnerships for the future. So especially for the students, these conferences are not just about attending sessions. They are a platform where you can ask questions, and you have to ask questions, and networking with the experts and staying ahead of the curve. See, when I was doing my PhD, so at that point of time, nanotechnology was in fashion. So I did my PhD in the field of nanotechnology. But down the lane now, 8-9 years, I feel like now the boom of nanotechnology is on the decline phase because we are not getting projects based on that. So you have to incorporate some AI thing in that, then only the funding agency will consider you for funding. So that way, I advise the students to actually choose that field, that course, which has actually a scope of at least around 10-15 years, so that you learn the skill and apply in the field and you will get good opportunities. So that is my advice to you. So with that, I extend my best wishes for this conference filled with upcoming sessions and discussions. Thank you, and I look forward to engaging and productive conference.
Thank you, sir, for your words of knowledge. And I truly agree with you that platforms like this give us a chance to stay updated, upgraded, and innovative. And I also agree that AI is revolutionizing the pharma industry by enhancing and identifying potential of drugs, conducting more efficient clinical trials, and predicting outcomes, thus emphasizing the quote, "Health is wealth." Now I take pride in introducing you all to the visionary leader and academician whose transformative leadership continues to inspire progress and innovation in higher education. He is known to be the former Honorable Vice Chancellor of Maharaja Ranjit Singh Punjab Technical University, Bathinda. Presently, he is member of National Executive Council, Indian Society of Technical Education, New Delhi, Dr. Bhuta Singh. He holds a BE in Mechanical Engineering and an ME in Production Engineering from the Dev Engineering College, Ludhiana, and earned his PhD from the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. Professor Sidhu has held prestigious positions including Dean Academic at Icmr, Punjab Technical University, Jalandhar, Director of a prolific researcher, he has authored 2 books and published over 180 research papers. His accolades include the AICTE Fellowship for PhD and the Best Engineering College Teacher Award by STE New Delhi. Additionally, he is a member of the TSS Advisory Council, USA, and a fellow of both Indian Society of Continuing Engineering Education and Institution of Engineers, India. He has guided numerous MTechers as Sir Silver to share his valuable knowledge and experience in this field.
Dignitaries on the dash, off the dash, conference organizers, especially Dr. Grace, faculty, staff, and dear students. It is a great privilege for me to be here on the inaugural ceremony of this 13th International Conference on multidisciplinary research themed on AI, artificial intelligence for sustainable development. So I think again it is a good morning. I tried to tell you good afternoon, then I will finish with my talk. So I think let me first, because just to introduce you about the ties of me with this institute, because I am connected with from the last, I can say 15 years when I was working as Dean Academic at Pcte Jalandhar. So at that time also this institution was among the few top institutions for delivering a good management programs. I think still this institution is at that level, and even a very impressive from the humbleness and vision of especially Dr. KMS Kang, who is the Director General and I can say chairman of this Pcte group of institutions. Although we all know that they are enrolling international students since then, I can say 2009 or 2010, but I just come to know that presently they have the students from 62 countries. That is also a great, I can say, achievement and building the status of Indian, I can say, education to the other countries. Because this conference is, when this institution is collaborating with Indian Society for Technical Education, being the executive council member of that, and even I appreciate Professor G. Gandhi, who is working very hard in the Indian Society for Technical Education, also being a secretary of this, I can say, section, this Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh. The ISC is also progress, as well as we have many events of Indian Society of Technical Education in our state. Like recently we have National Faculty Convention of ISTE at one of the institutions, that is a Lambertic Skill University. Before that, we have a National Student Convention also at Batinda Bhavanthi group of colleges. ISC is also a big society, I can say, that is working to uplift the engineering education at national level. We have so many type of competitions first at section level, then at national level, and many of the awards are given. The basic purpose is to attract and motivate the student to excel in their institution area of interest. Otherwise, the society is having, I can say, more than 10 lakh students as its member, around 1 lakh faculty as its member, and we are having I can say more than 2,000 student chapters throughout the India. So that is also a big society. So the collaboration of both these for such a vast topic is very wonderful, if I can say, because otherwise, if you can say the purpose of any type of the international conference that is intent to provide a common platform for, we can say, academicians, scientists, researchers, where they can share their ideas, where they can discuss also. One of the speakers is artificial intelligence, so we may have, if not organized, if not arranged earlier, you may have one panel discussion also. Otherwise, I can simply say very renowned experts to give the awareness of the technology. So I can say especially the Indian Society for Technical Education and Pcte Badobal is contributing a vision by removing, we can say, the research hurdles by providing such type of a platform where the different researchers and academicians can discuss their ideas, and many of the new ideas can emerge out of that also. Otherwise, because I'm very layman about this artificial intelligence, but simply you can say it works like human minds, human brains will work. So automatically, exactly, as you're studying it will also learn with the experience. So if we coincide it with our education also, like we're focusing on outcome-based education. Similarly, to have a good results from AI also, we have to give a, we can say, a good feedback input also. I'm just talking about because it has a 2-3 layers, because it will get experience when we are using it, when we are using that artificial intelligence, but otherwise the results will depend upon what type of input we are giving to it. So I'm talking about because one of the speakers is also discussing about there are so many opportunities, so many jobs, I can say it is in millions, simply on the one part, because when we give an input to a artificial intelligence system, then it may read from the photographs, from figures, from data. Even if you learn that, how we give that feedback and what quantum is given and which kind of given, I can give a number of opportunities to grab regarding your job, regarding your, to establish your enterprise, or entering to any of the new technology. We might have to learn its advantages and disadvantages. That is much important. Otherwise, it is a, we can say, a pure human brain, because we are giving input from the many of the directions, so automatically it will work in the perfect direction instead of that. Otherwise, even if you have one news in the Punjabi Tribune by Charlie Puller, I think 2 days back on March 18, the heading of that news is Punjab government found 140 crores from the roads. So that was made possible because of this AI applications. The Punjab Road Board is using it that there one project to prepare for the repair of our roads. When that project is reviewed through AI applications, then it has reduced the we can say number of kilometers also, and it has identified many roads are not existing, and at many places like they have given the input of the stones. So ultimately, out of 1,000 crore project, that has saved 140 crores. Even Dr. Rupinder has discussed how when he is preparing for this, how much cost is decreasing. So automatically, when we have any of the new technology, automatically it is saving one or the other way. So it is, sustainability is, otherwise we can say, it is better when we give such type of inputs. One of the examples of sustainability is just, if I'm sharing, because we are just discussing, the institution is providing a buffet lunch here for you. That is one kind of self-sustainable. Otherwise, there is huge expenditure just for your training, when you will use all these things. And when you are learning as well as making some of the items, so automatically cost will decrease. If we serve it without profit or no loss, then automatically you are spending nothing on your experimentation side, because that is whatever you producing, you are selling on the same time. So we have so many like ways to make sustainable for any kind of activity, any kind of business, but definitely this artificial intelligence will guide in a proper direction. It is a technology that will give the good results in time to come, but otherwise we are experiencing many of the examples, like when we are using a Siri, we are making some search on Google or other sites. Automatically, whatever it is in your mind, many times on your telephone, you will get that type of a message on it. So that is how that artificial intelligence will work. That is as per my perception. Otherwise, I am not expert in that, but I can surely say that such type of activities as this today's international conference, if we give different kinds of like education categories, so we divide it as a formal, informal and non-formal. Formal education is the structured education where we award the degrees, diplomas in kind of a certificate, some prescribed courses there. You will learn this and appear in your exam, and ultimately you are graduating. That is your formal education. Informal education is many things we learn with our experience in our family or in other places. Whatever we learn, we can say we are getting a skilling alongside of that. So that kind of learning, I can say informal education and formal learning is happened when we have this type of activities, maybe international conference or other also, like your cultural activities, your sports activities, all that will serve for your informal learning, for your informal education. So this, I can say this conference is also contributing on that side. Otherwise, if we just share the data about Indian system of education, we have a very vast, a very large system of education is there, because at national level we have more than 50,000 institutions in kind of universities, in kind of colleges, and the data indicates that every day we registered, we enrolled 5,000 students only for higher education. 3 to 5 new institutions came each and every day. So for such type of a system, we can survive only if we provide a quality education, better program we are delivering. The same is for this artificial intelligence also. If we want to scale the students, that may be in any kind, because still we do not have, or some of the universities are running some of the programs where degrees or diplomas are awarded, but otherwise, if we generate small skill programs also, but that has to be structured very carefully, so that we'll give a, otherwise if you just give a certificate without learning, then automatically the reverse will also happen, as earlier in this, like our computer programs, IT based programs, what happened, there is still, I can say, downfall of the students. Implement artificial intelligence in the right direction, where because the private institutions have a more autonomy to establish, to provide side by of such type of programs, where many times for the government university it is not possible to offer to the students by making their own programs, by giving their own certificates. So if you enter that side also, I can say that is one of the very wonderful area where you work not only like for the making status of your institute, but in kind of service to the nation, service to the state for its development, I can say. So with that, I end my talk. Again, let me say that I'm honored to be invited over here just to address this August gathering and interaction with you and interaction with very known qualified experts. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir. We are indeed honored to have your benign presence, and listening to you was truly divine. Now, as we all are sitting here for the international conference, which is yet another event of academic collaboration, before we release our conference proceedings, let me take you all to another piece of academic event that was created by two of our faculty members, Chef Aniban Gupta, who is the Dean of Hotel Management, and Mr. Vijay Mumbai, who is the Assistant Professor in the Department of Hotel Management. They had together carved a book termed as Samosa Saga, which is a compilation of 200 plus recipes, which comprise a mixture of different fillings of samosas, and these fillings have been inspired by different flavors of states of ancient India. May I now request all our dignitaries on the dais to please stand for the release of our book of Samosa Saga. Can we please have the books on the dais, please? Meanwhile, I also invite Professor Chef Aniban Gupta to please be on the stage and tell every one of us about this book, what this book is all about. Will you please have a huge round of applause for Aniban Gupta?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This book is Samosa Saga, is in curve and made by a research work with hotel management students who are working for this research work from last 1 year and the entire department. This Samosa Saga, this is a research work of 400 different types of samosa. And the samosa is one of the India's most tried and one of the India's biggest selling snacks. This samosa has been carved with immunity. And the recipes has been made from different parts of the whole world. Now, samosa is not that it's only fried. These recipes has been made by research work from different types of immunity system from Ayurvedic time, from ancient period. The things, different ranges of spices, different ranges of this millets. The samosa now, it's not only the fried, it is also made from different salads, different ingredients like fruits, vegetables, and also this samosa is being frozen. We have done a research work, the Faculty of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, the Department of Students and Faculty has research work this 400 extra samosa. One of the kind is frozen, which will be kept for next 6 months. And this will be made. This is made from dry fruits. And these samosas, there are ranges of samosas which can cure diseases. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Aniban sir, and it's a huge congratulations to everybody at Pcte. We now move forward. Thank you. We now move forward towards the release of conference proceedings. While we release the proceedings, we request the audience to please shout their applauses as the efforts of all the researchers finally bear a valuable and a sweet fruit. We firstly request to please have on stage the proceedings of Punjab College of Technical Education. And we request all the dignitaries to please stand for the release of the proceedings. So we firstly have, since we are a Pcte group of different colleges, we have first proceedings of Punjab College of Technical Education being released in front of all of you. It's a moment of great pride and honor for all of us, so please keep cheering all of us. Can we please have a huge round of cheer? move towards releasing the proceedings of Pcte Group of Institutes for the domain of hotel management and tourism. Can we please have the proceedings of Pcte Group of Institutes for the domain of hotel management and tourism? You know, to all of you, it may seem a book, but if you talk about a research, it's actually those sleepless nights and that hard mind that has worked towards carving these research papers. So it is indeed a matter of great pride and honor as these proceedings are released. So please, I request applause should not stop. We should continuously applaud as we move towards the release of the proceedings. Next, we move towards the release of proceedings of Pcte Group of Institutes for the domain of pharmacy. Can we please have the proceedings for Pcte Group of Institutes for the domain of pharmacy and pharmaceutical sciences? A huge round of applause for the hard work and effort of all the researchers of pharmacy here. A huge round of applause, please. And now lastly, we move towards the release of proceedings of the Pcte Institute of Engineering and Technology. This includes our research work done in the field of various fields of engineering, computer applications, computer sciences, and other fields of engineering. Congratulations to everyone at Pcte. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries. I request you all to please take your seats. Before we move forward, as Dr. Naresh already mentioned in the speech this morning, we are a family of around, including more than 500 students from across 62 countries. So, for the information of the House, recently in the month of March, we conducted a quiz competition and a competition of group discussion across all the colleges where competed against each other, firstly at the class level, then at the block level, and then they had a face-off all together. So we are going to today host all the winners of a quiz and group discussion. May I now please request Sir Bhuta Singh to please step forward and honor our students as they receive the certificates for the winnings. Now for the quiz, I first request the third position winners, Yashik Jain and Hanur Singh from B Pharmacy Port here to please come to the stage and accept their certificates. I also request all the other dignitaries to join Sir. Congratulations to Yashik and Harun for securing the third position in the quiz. And now, may we have on stage the winners of the second position of the quiz, Ganika and Ishan from BTTM 2024. A huge round of applause for these students as they come forward to to accept their certificates. Congratulations to the winners. And now may we have on stage our winners of first prize of quiz, Harshit Mittal and Ripanjot Singh from MBA 2024. Congratulations to the winners of quiz. Now moving towards group discussion. We have a third prize winner, Mr. Ansh Kumar Rai from B Pharmacy 2023A. Can we please welcome him with a huge round of applause as he comes forward to accept his certificates? A huge round of applause, please. Now can we please have on stage Mr. Ketan from Pcte 2023A who secured the second prize in the group discussion. A huge round of applause for Ketan. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries. You will please take your seats now. The first position winner, Mr. Ratan Manoj, is from MBA 2023C. He's not present here with us because he has joined his placement and is currently onto his job. So in his absence, we have his entire class trailing up for him. Thank you so much. And now we move towards the end of the program. On behalf of everyone here, we at Pcte Group would like to take a moment to honor our distinguished guests. Your presence and contributions have greatly enriched this event. We are deeply grateful for the valuable insights shared today, and it's a privilege to express our appreciation. As a token of gratitude, we would now call all our dignitaries one by one to be honored for the day. May I now please request Professor Swapan Chana to please come to the stage and present a token of gratitude to Dr. Bhuta sir. It was truly an honor to listen to your views, sir. We are truly enlightened by your views. Thank you, Swapan sir. Thank you, Buddha sir. May I now request Dr. S.K. Gandhi, Director of Pcte Institute of Engineering and Technology, to please come to the stage and present a token of gratitude to Dr. Manjeet sir. A huge round of applause, please. It was a pleasure listening to Manjeet sir and the great work that he has been doing in agricultural innovation. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request Dr. Naresh Sachdev, Director of Punjab College of Technical Education, Balowal, and Dr. Rajpreet Singh Chakwan to please present a token of gratitude to our next guest, Dr. Chetan Vyas. Since we don't have Dr. Rajpreet here, Dr. Naresh will do the honors. A huge round of applause for Thank you so much, Chetan sir, for being here with us and sharing your diverse views on AI. May I now and Dr. Rashmi Gujarati to please come to the stage and present a token of gratitude to our next guest, Dr. Yogesh Thakur. It's indeed a matter of great pride and pleasure as the Dean Academic Public Plan and Director Icmr, Dr. Rashmi Gujarati presents a token of gratitude. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. May I now request Dr. Kapil Prashar, Dean of Engineering, to please step onto the stage and present a token of gratitude to our next guest, Dr. Rupinder Singh. It was indeed a pleasure for all of us to listen to Rupinder Sir and the remarkable work that he has been doing in the field of research. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Kapil, sir. And lastly, may I please request Dr. Puneet Futreja, Director of Pcte Group of Institutes, to please present a token of gratitude to our guest, Dr. Abir Sachdev. It was indeed a pleasure for all of us to listen on that diverse views by Dr. Abir that AI has been taking on pharmaceutical sciences. Thank you so much, Puneet sir. Thank you, Abir sir. It has indeed been a great day for all of us, and to end this day on a beautiful note, may I now request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem. Thank you so much, everyone. And now, since we have come to the honoring program, all our dignitaries will now proceed to the lunch at the Indian Gate restaurant, and we'll be joining after the break for a panel discussion on AI. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks a lot.